Om Shanti, everyone. Welcome back to the Next to Normal. I'm your host, Sister Jenna. I'm pleased that our Brahma Kumaris culture is able to really offer such wisdom, especially first thing in the morning. They always say what you feed your mind in the morning nourishes you throughout the whole day. And I believe that our words of wisdom or thoughts of wisdom and insights so early in the morning really set the tone for the day. Don't you think so too? And I believe for the last few weeks you've been on an incredible journey with me. Whatever it has been, we've been through so much. And I love the fact that everything is living, it's alive, it is real time. And so for me, it feels more genuine and more authentic than ever before. I wanted to talk to you about the power to face in today's session because I have witnessed in my own journey there are always situations that emerge that I really didn't plan for. It's not what I had expected. And it hits you as a surprise. It comes in as a surprise to you. And it's let me just try to play it out. So you wake up and morning, okay, good morning God, good morning world. What's my fortune for the day? Beautiful, whatever your thoughts are first thing in the morning. And you have no idea what awaits you that day. A phone call, the expression of someone's features or faces when they come in front of you. Maybe they're holding certain negativities about you, and then you can see that vibration in their eyes, in their lack of their smile, or their strained smile when they come in front of you. I'm sure you've all seen that. Or maybe you've done it too to somebody. There's a wonderful sister, I always mention her name, Divya. I tell her to smile, she lights up the world. So I tell her 667, just smile. You just make the world such a better place when you do that. And you sometimes wonder, what is it in her that she won't face that she's such a beautiful spirit? Why doesn't she apply the power to face that she's greater than anything else she could have ever imagined? Why is it that when she looks in the mirror, she can't face it, that I'm so beautiful and I'm so loved by God and by so many? And that requires a lot of internal attention and honesty, but courage. Courage to face certain things that are also recorded in you that you might not necessarily be pleased about, but you have to accept it. Because in your accepting certain recordings that are etched in your soul is your ability to be free. Until you accept everything that you are, you cannot be free. You'll be struggling with something or the other, or running scared from something within you or the other. We've all been through so many challenging situations. We've all had love. We've all complicated love with attachment and claim love hurts. It never hurts. Love will never hurt you. Love will heal you, but it can never hurt you. But love mixed with attachment can hurt, and that's a problem. That's what makes the story so convoluted. And so when we find ourselves in a situation, whether it's the loss of a soulmate, or maybe even the finding of a soulmate, or it could be a challenge at work, it could be living with someone in which you just don't see eye to eye, and instead of facing each other and using the tools that are required to make the relationship work, the minute you see the person, you go in the other direction. I've seen that with my own eyes. Maybe I know somebody has an issue with me and I'll show up in the room and they get up and leave. I have seen people who have issues with each other that can't look at each other. They can't face each other's mirror to try to adjust whatever is needed to adjust on the screen of the mind. So in the Brahma Kumaris teachings, we have a class called as 8 Spiritual Powers. I'm going to at least cover a few of them within the next few days, and I hope that you'll be able to find benefit in this. Today our focus is on the power to face, and I'd like to put up on the screen what it means. I want you to imagine you're in a situation currently and you've stepped inside of yourself to find that strength to cope with whatever you're going through. But you emerge the power to face which has the complementary virtues of courage, self-confidence, dignity, patience, peacefulness, purpose, determination. And when you apply this power to face whatever situations or challenges that are appearing in front of you, all because of karma, all because of the drama, you are able to destroy whatever obstacles are trying to stop you from progressing or succeeding. The other ability is to accept the truth of what's going on and confront the obstacles. And I would say to confront the obstacle with love will help you to cope with whatever it is you're going through. The third aspect is when you're given a challenge or a difficulty, or what I like to call an opportunity. I don't care to use the word difficult. Occasionally I'll use challenge, but my word for all of those words is, oh, I'm getting an opportunity here. You see the difference of it as a feeling in you? Yeah. And so the other aspect is faith in the self, which could be perhaps the most interesting opportunity 8 billion souls have. Do you believe you're worthy? Do you believe you're good enough? Do you believe you are enough? Do you believe you're loving? Do you believe you're loved? Do you even have the thought that you're lovable? Do you have that much faith in yourself? Can you see that in yourself? The power to face also requires you to look into the face of love and believe it's you. You don't need to go chasing after love after you've recognized that you are that. When you apply the power to face, you can see how much love is in you in the midst of all those little cobwebs of karmas of your past. Doesn't matter. The ability to face one's own weaknesses. I've not met one human being on the planet that is perfect, but I've met 8 billion that's perfectly imperfect. Whether it's on television or in my mind or on social media, we have seen so many souls throughout history, and they're perfectly imperfect, and it makes the story so compelling. Do you worry? And does worry prevent you from facing what you should face so you can be free? What is going to happen? How am I going to cope? I don't know what to do. Why is this happening to me? For you to not recognize the mystery and the secret in life is to be able to face all the things that are of a challenge for you or an opportunity actually gives you an opening to freedom. The moment you look at it, the moment you stare it dead in the eye, you will no longer be intimidated or afraid of it. The only fear that you're carrying is of yourself. It's something you're just not looking at. In the teachings of Raja Yoga meditation, I've looked into my world, and I'll tell you, there's so many things in me that I don't want nobody to see is happening inside of me at a thought level. I don't want to make it a public affair. I need time. I need some time to look into me and to really accept whatever I've become is enough for now, but I'm not staying here. And when you apply the power to face, it will help you to move you forward instead of keeping you stuck. People always talk about, Sister Jenna, how do I become unstuck? Face yourself. Apply a little bit of courage. There's nothing too scary for you to see within yourself. You just have to look at that in the eye. And by seeing it, you'll be able to accept it. And at some point, as a result of your acceptance, you'll be able to let it go. I hope that has made sense for you this morning. And I'll take this moment to just put us into a little meditation on the power to face. Take a deep breath in. Relax. Let's turn inwards.
The power to face. I visualize myself full of power. A red energy rises from the center of my forehead and like a spiral covers me from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. And I feel more and more concentrated with this power. I prepare myself to face whatever comes in my path. I do it with assertiveness, with truth and royalty, not with aggressiveness, which takes me from emotion to weakness. I don't let fear act, nor am I moved from the armchair of comfortability. Instead, the need to face my own truth arises, whatever it may be, without postponing the silence that becomes the mirror of my imperfections, no matter what appears. Finally, I am the one who with courage prepares to struggle the inner battles and comes out victorious. Because with honesty I can overcome ego, the illusion of the temporary, the mistaken past, loneliness, the illusion of what gives me security but keeps me imprisoned, to the doubts about my own capacities, to all inner or external barriers, because finally I recognize that what's in the way is the way. It does not matter how many roads I must pass through and learn. God is with me. God has been, is, and always will be with me. Yes, this is the energy of the spiritual warrior. My weapons, determination, confidence, courage, and a clear purpose. I am my own victory. This is the power to face. Feel the power.
Om Shanti, everybody. Welcome back. Very nice to just sink into that little meditation on how to use the power to face these situations that come up, no matter what you do. I've done things where I felt I was perfect in doing whatever I was doing. And the drama says, yeah, but I'm going to show you an opportunity here that's going to help you to think deeper. And that's what happens to all of us all the time. There are layers inside of our consciousness that we still need to address. There are still areas in your personality that you still need wisdom to release. And there's definitely always going to be space for love to heal your past. So I'm curious to see what ChatGPT has to say about the power of faith, Santosh. Tell me that I was on the right track. The power of faith is one of the 8 spiritual powers of Raja Yoga meditation, correct? Taught by the Brahma Kumaris. So understanding the power of faith, definition. It refers to the ability to confront any situation, regardless of its difficulty, without fear or avoidance. It embodies resilience, courage, and strength to address issues head on. The importance, resilience, helps individuals rebound from setbacks and maintain their focus and determination. The power to face offers clarity, provides the mental clarity to see situations as they truly are without distortion. That is huge, because our attachment and emotions make things so convoluted. Courage. It instills the courage to deal with difficult circumstances and individuals without feeling overwhelmed or intimidated. Now, the application of the power to face personal challenges. This power is crucial when dealing with personal crises, whether they are emotional, physical, or psychological. It helps individuals to not only accept these challenges, but also to learn and grow from them. Interpersonal relationships. The power to face allows one to address conflicts or difficult conversations directly and constructively, fostering healthier and more honest interactions. We get caught up in, those emotions come in and you get really upset with people when you're talking to them. But if you're able to face it, you can be calm. Say, listen, I just need to convey what can you just let me say? So in the workplace, this is a power that can manifest as the ability to tackle tough projects, handle criticism constructively, and stand firm in one's values and ethics under pressure. Cultivating the power to face, meditation and reflection is always a must. Regular meditation helps in cultivating your inner strength. This is a big point. Many of us don't understand the importance of maintaining a meditative lifestyle. It's not just your 15 or 20 minutes in the morning. It's your consciousness, your mindfulness when you're walking and moving around that is helping to give you strength. So your cultivating of inner strength and peace, which are foundations for the power to face, reflecting on past experience where you successfully faced challenges can bolster your confidence. Affirmations and positive thinking. Using affirmations that reinforce strength, resilience can prepare the mind to handle tough situations. Learning from examples. Observing or studying how others successfully navigate their adversity can provide practical insights and inspirations. That's a good one. Now, emotional management. Learning to manage your emotions effectively, ensure that they do not cloud your judgment or decision-making process. It is essential in you facing challenges head on. The power to face, like the other spiritual powers in Raja Yoga, is developed through consistent practices and a commitment to your spiritual growth. I hope you like that. ChatGPT, you're becoming quite spiritual. I was speaking to someone the other day and they said, I would never use ChatGPT for those questions. But you see, when you start to live an awakened life and you've committed your life to your transformation through God's love and spiritual teachings, you transform everything. It could be used for something negative or it could be used for something elevating or positive. Whatever you're going through looks like hell, but if you take it with a good sense of attitude or a good mindset, it looks like it was a great opportunity for you. So again, when you're spiritually awakened, you can transform anything. and make it into something golden. Today's Avyak signal from after our advanced class known as the Murli. The Avyak signal are very pure thoughts from above that are helping to guide you to live fully. No matter how many adverse situations come in front of you, you are ignorant of the knowledge of sorrow. I won't identify the sorrow here. Why should I pivot to sorrow when maybe this is an opportunity of great joy? Through the right that you have received from the ocean of happiness, God, you will say, oh, Vah, wonderful, sweet drama, wonderful, Vah, every actor is playing their part. With the enlightenment of this knowledge and with the happiness of a right, transform any sorrows you have into happiness. With a right, transform the darkness of sorrow, become a master bestower of happiness, and practice constantly swinging in the swing of happiness and become instruments in the world that offer the vibrations of happiness to everyone. That was our Sister Gita. So true, so true. So I want to see who are our family online to say a good morning and a warm Om Shanti to everyone. It's so good that we can meet like this every day. Nowadays, we don't get a lot of positivity that feels like real-time live experiences. And we have this now. So thanks to Wi-Fi, thanks to the inventors of the internet, thanks to the inventors of YouTube, thanks for all the emojis and the love. Keep sending the love forward. I love you guys. Be well. Antoinette from, is that Antoinette from Paraguay? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Jyoti from India. Om Shanti. Sherry, this was the most valuable lesson, so none of them were good other than that? All right, Sherry, thank you so much. Yeah, it was very important. It's one of the powers that I have to say that God has blessed me with, the power to face. I might not be strong in some of the other powers, but I've often felt to liberate myself from whatever stuff I've created in my life, I have to look at it. I have to look at it head on. The minute I look at it, it leaves me. Because I'm more powerful than my karmas of the past, especially my present life. Katilaya, Om Shanti, welcome. Dinesh, very nice to have you. Ramila, Om Shanti, Journey of Courage. Sudha, Yukti, Kushali, Joanne, Lilawati, Kambili, Samantha, Divya Baba, Lee Woon, Yvette. Hola, Yvette, ¿cómo estás? I love that picture of Sister Gita putting the scarf on you. That was so lovely. Senthil Bai, thanks for joining in. And Roshi and all the others. Denise, I was so happy to catch up with you. I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday. So lovely. And hopefully you'll get the link. I wish I could give the link for our memorial service for Sister Gita tomorrow. I don't know if Santosh might be able to put it into the YouTube chat. But if you'd like to join us tomorrow night from 7 to 9:30, go to meditationmuseum.org. There should be something there where you can get a link, I think. If not, and you want the link, simply email us at meditationmuseum@gmail.com and we'll be able to take care of you. Hello, Neetu. Om Shanti. You still riding your motorcycle? All right. You better be careful out there on those roads in India. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. And as I mentioned to you, the power to face will require some courage and some self-confidence and a dash of determination. I'm learning a lot every day. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know everything. I'd be ignorant to say that. And I'd be ignorant to walk around and try to deceive you by acting like I do. But what I do know, love heals everything. And what I do know, God is here. And what I do know, I never die. And because I know that, I've got to put the best experiences in my spirit now. As much as I can, let me plant inside of my consciousness the best feelings, the best thoughts, the best ideas, the best of me. And I offer that to you. Thank you so much for joining us on The Next Normal. If you want to reduce your attachments, practice loving everybody the same. Life will get so much easier. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. Om Shanti. Intimate experiences with the divine through contemplative practices. A common sentient series by Sacred Stories Publishing. The quieter you become, the more you're able to hear. Rumi. A time to choose. We find ourselves right now in the age of great transformation, one of the most consequential moments in human history. These are indeed the times that the great prophets and seers throughout the millennia have spoken about. Mankind has experienced and survived many eras of tremendous change, of course, yet with each turn of the spiral, the permutations become more amplified, as if there will be one final revolution of the cycle that turns it all around, so we can start anew once more. Have you been feeling overwhelmed, stressed, out of balance lately? Do you crave for a pocket of peace and tranquility in your busy life, but you struggle to find the time or space? Then we have the perfect solution for you. Meditation on Wheels. It's an RV sanctuary traveling in the metropolitan Washington D.C. area, offering transformative meditation experiences. It's a movable oasis of calm at your doorstep. Book us today to come to your business, school, government space, or event. Why? We bring the calm to you. meditationonwheels.com